Hi, and welcome to a special hand reading installation video from deucescracked.com. Today I'm going to be playing one table of 2-4-6 max at full tilt poker, but I'm going to be posting two separate versions of this video for you to take a look at. One is going to be the first version that you will see over the first couple of days, which will be a video without any of my whole cards revealed. I'm still going to be doing audio commentary. I will be talking about what I'm thinking about as I'm playing it, but I'm going to try to not reveal any additional information, like specifically saying exactly what I have. What I think this should do is force people to think a little bit more in the moment about what sort of hands not only my opponents can have and should have, but what sort of hands I will have in a lot of situations. This is going to be a little bit of an experimental video. It's actually my favorite sort of video to do because I think that you can learn a lot more from experimentation in situations like this. That being said, I will actually be posting both versions of the video, and you will be able to see my whole cards if you so choose to watch it as a normal video. I would suggest that you watch the videos in the order that I post them, but it's certainly not necessary to get a little bit out of the video overall. This is still on the road to Robusto, part of my bankroll, which is now up to about $1,400 based on starting off of $380. So actually I have a bankroll that I could probably be playing 3-6 on now. It would be a short bankroll for that sort of situation. But so with that being said, let's get into a little bit more action. We can see that my opponents are playing fairly aggressively, though nothing out of the ordinary for a four-handed game. The game started fairly recently, and unfortunately the player who just sat out and quit was the only player who I seemed to have any reads on overall. Though I would probably guess instinctively that he was tight aggressive based on how he had been playing. So I'm going to go ahead and raise on the button three-handed. My hand range is actually fairly wide for what I'm willing to raise pre-flop in this sort of situation. Don't actually have a great read on my opponent as to what his check-call sort of range is in this situation. In that spot on the river, I definitely would have called a check raise. The only question that I really have is if he would have check raised the turn, whether or not I would have 3-bet. You see something nice, which is the opponent on my left is actually open limping. I'm not quite sure exactly what his range of hands is in that situation. He could be a weakish player, willing to check call and call down with a wide range of hands. He could also be someone who's just simply passive with actually fairly good hands.